What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here. We are back with more Emberfell, Whispers from the Stars. I am, of course, your GM, your DM for the night, Mr. Jumbo Thick, joined by the full cast of the Ember Fellas. We've all come together in this time of need. And who better to start us off for the night? A brief introduction, who your character is, and what you got going on right now. Let's start off with Mr. Pierce Galactic playing Breverac.
Hello there. That's right. Pierce Galactic is back. Shout out to Mad Wookie, son of Grimar, and its pets because I appreciate the love. But yeah, I'm back, and I will be playing the fine and noble Breverac, a hobgoblin samurai.
And with that, let's drop it on down to the Funk Trunk. Big
Mr.
Jeff.
Funk Trunk. It's Mr. Funk Trunk. I'm playing Tuk the Taker, and he's a goblin. He's got a green eye and blue eye. He's a rogue. He's awesome. He's wild. Makes questionable decisions, and gonna be the greatest thief that ever lived.
Greatest thief that's ever lived.
Or the greatest murderer. I'm not sure.
Already the greatest.
We'll find out.
That's Tuk the Taker.
Tuk the Taker. Let's hop on over to A Dizzle, A Dog, he's a man of many names. Also playing Dayu tonight.
What's going on, guys and gals? Yep, play Dayu, a hobgoblin monk, Kinsei, and he's apparently the elder statesman of the party.
That's true. Greybeard, the elder. Speaking of, a man who needs no introduction, the one and only Jumbo Smooth, playing Rogar.
Hello, everyone. I am Jumbo Smooth. I'll be playing the role of Rogar, son of Amu this evening. Rogar is a 7'5", 400-pound dragonborn, white-scaled dragonborn. He is new to this land of the dynasty. He's learning a lot of new things. He's a young man. He's about 18, 20 years old. Not quite sure. But he's in a search for his father. Also, a search for a motherly figure that was part of the tribe as well. A green dragonborn who has possibly done something devious, leading to destruction of his clan, his tribe. So he's on the hunt for them with his faithful Emberfellas. And right now he's walking along the market district, I believe, with his favorite shaman.
Yeah, shaman. Speaking of shaman, the big Dan, the big double D, Dan Deck.
Oh, yes. I am known to some as the shaman. To y'all, though, I'll be known as Zalkar. I'm a hobgoblin paladin of the order. I'm a hound for my goddess Elysia, jailer of secrets. And what we do is we go about the world and we reclaim knowledge that Elysia deems too dangerous or too wanton to be in the world. And to those who know me, those I trust, you will see kind of a pale gray skin with markings and a kind of a brand, a tattooish brand on one of my arms, where I had to relearn the lessons of vigilance, loyalty, and discipline.
Yes, indeed.
And Zalkar, being very young man of just 21, he was cloistered with his nuns while they taught him the ways. He is the only male of the order, and so just through no fault of his own, having been abandoned, but taken in by the good sisters and taught the ways of the hounds and put out into the world. He faltered, but he's since recovered.
He has since recovered, indeed. And currently, Zaltkar and Rogar had done a bit of mild investigation / reporting in, as Zaltkar checked in with his contact to Elysia through the sisters, and met with Zorthas from First Story Scrolls, who happens to be a go-between between the Order and Zoltkar currently. Anyone within Port Dorona. Rogar decided to come with you. The both of you taking a trip to the merchant quarter, seeing him during the day, and were reporting back. And it was getting late, if I believe. It was late afternoon, almost. As a matter of fact, it was about to be night, in fact, when you guys had finished and then were moving back to meet with the rest of the party, whom, after all of you had a very interesting previous day, where you first met Brevrak Blackshroud, a samurai, apparently a man of honor, steel and grit, whom aided you in a very bloody battle, where he and Dayu stood back to back on a staircase to the death. Survived at all costs, and after surviving, it was revealed that someone or something was masquerading as Brevrak Blackshroud, killing civilians.
Be in 2 spots?
He was in 2 spots at once. The guards being summoned to everything that happened, especially after Dayu lit the building on fire with an explosion, using one of his very few limited scrolls. After all the attention garnered, you chose wisely to flee, as there were many a guard chasing after you, with Zoltkar running in interference. You took a night's rest, and by night's rest, I mean you took an entire day at the Crooked Plank to regroup, discuss, and move further. With Dayu actually doing a little bit of communion with an item of sorts. A cherished bracelet of his dead wife. Getting a glimpse into something attached to it. Who knows what exactly. But yes, the next day, Zoltkar and Rogar split off from the rest of the party, with Brevrak, Dayu, and Tuk making their way to the Fool's Gold, especially after it was made apparent that after the events of the Merchant Square, Mr. Blackshroud was a wanted man, like the rest of you. So, we are actually going to pick up with my 3, as they have made it through the fishing district. You are maybe a block or 2 away from the Fool's Gold, Dayu leading the way. You could hear the kind of laughter and cheering and the raucous environment that is the Fool's Gold in the distance. It is dark. It is still lightly snowing, as it was earlier. Nothing too treacherous. There's just a light dusting over most of the buildings. But what had happened is Dayu and Brevrak and Tuk had all noticed something in this alley that you were cutting through to make your trip to the Fool's Gold. And you stopped in place because something was amiss. Something was going on. And Tuk felt a bite of something piercing into his back as a goblin whispered in his ear that he did not like the way that perhaps the taker had embarrassed him in front of his boss. As Sleck, the goblin, the leader of the Bloody Hook gang, has come for Tuk-Tuk's head. A trap was sprung. Currently, I will set the scene for you, what all of you can see at this point. This alley is only 5 feet wide. This is a tight alley. Most alleys in the fishing district are. So it's going to be very close quarters in here. Now, for Brevrak, that's not going to matter. Your greatsword's fine. Don't worry about that. That's going to be more for people passing each other. It's going to be difficult. However, Dayu's up front. And Dayu, you would see after you hear Tuk scream out after he is stabbed, you would see there are a total of quite a few individuals present. You have Sleck, the goblin behind Tuk. You guys aren't seeing him yet, but you did hear his voice. You see 3. They look like you have a bugbear and 2 hobgoblins. They're not wearing armor by chance. They're wearing kimonos. They're all kind of a similar color. They're all a bluish, almost greenish color to them. And they each have, the bugbear has a mace, and the 2 hobgoblins have, it looks like short swords of a kind. Almost like curved scimitars, actually. And they each have the bloody hook tattoos across their cheeks. You then would see that there are above you on the rooftops. And the rooftop is only about 10 feet off the ground. That would be a very small house if it was only 5 feet. 10 feet up off the ground to a slanted roofs. And these houses down here, while they're not shanty houses, they're close. It's more of like an older style, an older portion of the city that's just been left, and the people have just kind of moved in as time has passed. So you have a 10-foot above you, and you see 2 what appears to be goblins, also the Bloody Hooks gang on top of the rooftops above you. You guys are all within 5 feet of each other. Dayu, Brevrak, Tuk-Tuk. The beefy boys are up front, moving towards Brevrak and Dayu. They are going to be within 10 feet of you, as the trap was sprung very well. The goblins are immediately above you, 10 feet above you, just so you know. And then Sleck is right behind the Taker. Yes, we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll initiative for you 3.
Disadvantage?
If you have disadvantage on ability checks, yes, it is. So I got a 12 for Dayu. Was that a 6 for Tuk-Tuk? And 4 for Brevrak.
Yes.
Right.
Might as well have had disadvantage.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's get Zaltkar and Rogar to roll, just in case. I'm going to roll a d10 and see how many rounds it's going to take for you guys to get here. So Rogar got a 6. And Zaltkar.
Zaltkar rolling initiative. Boom. 16.
16. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice. All right, I'll let you guys know if you are going to be jumping in here.
Okie doke.
Make sure I've got my guys. All right. Make sure I got this for them. He's got a +2. Okay. All right. And then the rest of them are going to be... Okay. All right. Let me get all my guys together for you, and we are going to jump right in. Start the combat. So, after the trap has been sprung, Tuk-Tuk, you feel the pain in your back, and and you look down, and there's something sticking out from your back through to your chest. You can see something. It looks like a barb. Tuk-Tuk, go ahead and roll me a history check. I'll give you advantage on this.
I rolled a 12.
A 12. Okay, with the 12, you would know that the Bloody Hooks, they have garnered the name for a reason. And you have a barb in your stomach right now. It has pierced through your back and through you. And you hear is Sleck, as a bonus action, is going to disengage it from you. And you feel tightness on your back as you are hooked, quite literally. And you look up, and there is a rope attached to your body, and he is going to pull very, very hard. Let's see here. I need you to give me a
very Hellraiser-ish.
opposed.
Like, yeah.
I need you to give me.
Who's pulling?
Sleck is pulling. So I need you to give me an opposed strength roll against Sleck.
So he climbed up or something? said I looked up.
He disengaged from you. You're like looking the other way, so you're not exactly sure what he's doing, but he disengaged from you and he's moved somewhere.
Strength, I rolled a 14.
I've got a 18 here. So unfortunately, I lose this roll.
Strong little goblin bastard.
As Sleck is you kind of and then you stumble back for a moment and you look up and Sleck is clambered up onto the roof and he starts pulling you and you go up off your feet and he is pulling you up to the roof. So he's this'll teach you. And he gets you up onto the roof with him. And so now you are on the roof, Tuk.
All right. I was going to go up there anyway.
That's okay. Well, now you're up there. You are prone, laying next to him.
Oh, that's not good.
And he is going to take out a dagger now because he can do this. And he's going to use his reaction to rend the helpless.
Nice knowing you, Tuk.
I thought he did his reaction to.
No, he used a bonus action. He has a reaction that if anybody is prone and restrained, because you are restrained now with the hook inside of you, he can make a free attack against them.
Oh, geez.
Let's see here. A natural 1 is not going to hit, though.
That's not going to hit me, baby.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then it you kind of slide out of the way and he hits the tile.
That was 2 1s in a row? You rolled 2 1s?
I rolled 2 1s.
Shit.
I rolled 2 1s. I don't know what the logistics of that are, but it's impressive.
Yeah.
So he slams into the tile next to you. Damn it. And he starts, and it's kind of stuck in there. And you notice that the dagger actually has a curve to it, almost like a hook at the end of it. It's like, you see him kind of getting a little pissed off. He's standing over you. He is wearing armor, Tuk, as he always is. The rest of the people that you've seen thus far are not, though. They appear to be wearing just normal kimono-style stuff. So, that will bring us to my other... Yeah, unfortunately, all of the... Bloody Hooks rolled higher than all of you, except for Zolkar, but he's not here, and he's not going to be here for another 10 rounds. So that's great. Hopefully you guys can hold out for that long. So let's see here. The first bugbear is going to run forward. Dayu is in the lead. That's going to hit. I'm pretty sure 23 hits. Yes. Okay, that's going to be...
That'll hit most things.
Yeah, that's not a lot of damage, though. It's only 6 points of bludgeoning damage. It's a big mace. Cracks into you, and you kind of take back for a second. However, he does get a second attack. That doesn't hit. I'm sure a 9 does not hit you. The second swing finds nothing but air. Another member of the Bloody Hooks is going to run up, and he is going to... I guess he's going to lunge past you to try to see if he can get to... Yeah, to see if he can get to Breverac. So he's going to kind of position himself next to you as best he can, Dayu. And it's getting close quarters with you. And he's got a little curved kind of almost like scimitar. And he's going to try to stab Breverac. 20. Does that hit?
That hits.
That hits. Okay. It's going to be...
Can't dodge. Close quarters.
8 points of slashing damage. I rolled high on that. It's usually not that much. And a 14 probably doesn't hit. So that's not going to hit.
Nope.
He gets 2 attacks. The goblins on the roof now. You see them, and they're both going to throw down nets on top of Breverac and Dayu. So let's see here. 20 hits you, Breverac. Yes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a 6 does not hit Dayu. So, Brevrak, you are entangled. Dayu manages to step to the side as the net falls down. And you will notice, Brevrak, especially as it kind of drops onto you, you are considered grappled and restrained right now. And you see, Brevrak, you more like you feel, even over your armor, little hooks and pieces are woven into the net, and they're biting into your open skin. And there are weights on the edge of this net, kind of keeping you restrained for now. However, Dayu moved to the side, and he is not caught in the barbed net. So, the final guy is going to, now seeing that Brevrak is restrained, is going to try to stab him. He does have advantage now. That's going to be a 18. Is that hit?
Yep, that
18 hits. And then we'll just do the next one because you have a shitload of health. I'm
Not going to answer this.
I'm assuming the 13 doesn't hit, though.
Negative.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be... It's only going to be 3 points of slashing damage.
Net got in the way.
Yeah, exactly. You kind of... and you just take like a glancing blow off of some of your armor. Catches just a little bit of skin. And that is their turn, which finally will bring me to Dayu. It is your turn. Everyone is within 5 feet of you, except for the goblins. They're 10 feet above you.
What I see Tuk being dragged away.
You would, if you were to glance back, you would see that Tuk is on the roof now.
Great. I will bonus action Step of the Wind.
Okay.
So I can either disengage or dash, so I'll disengage.
Mm-hmm.
And my jump distance is doubled, so...
Yes, it is. You could easily
Can I freehand just jump up there?
Oh, yeah. You could
Nice.
easily do it. You kind of channel some of your ka. Yeah, it's kind of... You're up. No problem. There's a goblin on each side. So you've got a goblin and Tuk and Sleck on one side, and then you have just a lone goblin on the other side.
I guess we'll go after Sleck because he's dragging him away.
All right, you
So
go
pull
up next to Sleck.
Pull out Kaifu,
All right.
go in after him
Go after him.
with a natural 1.
Natural 1 is not going to hit. That is not going to hit. Do you got anything else?
Tired. I'm tired. No, that was my bonus action.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. All right.
Yep, that's it. That's my
That's
turn.
it. So you kind of swing at him, and he ducks underneath. You see now that he has drawn 2 more curved, almost hook-like daggers in his hands. And that is going to bring us to Tuk the Taker. It is your turn.
All right. Well, so Dayu's up there with me now. So
Dayu's up with now. You are
I got-
technically prone, and you are restrained. You
I can't stand up.
I think I don't know if that lets you. I think it does. Yeah, because you're not grappled. Yeah, you can stand. You just can't move away. I don't think that's fine. I'll allow that. That's no problem.
I'll
With that.
stand up
Mhm.
and take a strike with my Wakasashi. And since Dayu's in combat with him, I have an ally, right? So does that give me?
Yeah, if you hit, it'll give you sneak attack. Go ahead and make an attack.
Wait, it doesn't give me advantage, right?
No, it does not. Unless you want to use your bonus action, you can.
Well, I can't move anyway, so I guess let's do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think the first roll was better.
Yeah, 17 hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
The first one is good. And then the sneak attack damage is pretty good too. So 19 points of damage.
Not
total?
bad. Not bad at all. You kind of
And,
you open up a slit across his armor.
And I can't move, right? I can't.
No, you cannot move. Currently,
I use my bonus action to steady aim anyway.
Yeah,
so
and
that's
you
good.
have this.
Okay.
Yeah, you have this hook embedded in you right now.
And I believe I'm out of health potions anyway. So
Okay.
I think, but I'm done. That's my turn. Sorry.
Okay. So that will
End of
bring
turn.
us to Brevrak. It is your turn. There are 3
Can
people
I-
surrounding you, and you're stuck in a net.
Can I do a strength check to break the net?
Yeah, you can try to rip through it. Now, it will say this counts as your action if you do that.
Oh, I know. I'm cool with it. All right, so we're gonna do that.
Go ahead and give me a check, please.
Wreck.
Barely. The DC was a 12.
Okay. I was gonna save face.
Just save face.
So,
yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, so
you managed to rip the net. Now, I will say, even escaping the neck, you are going to take 2 points of slashing damage as it kind of rips at your flesh as you tear through it. But that's it. Right. You're out.
Well, no, but we're not done. We're gonna bonus action fighting spirit and action surge.
Okay. All right. So you've got 3 in front of you. You have 2 hobgoblins and you have a bugbear. The 2 hobgoblins are technically engaged with you. The bugbear's a little bit further away, but he does have reach.
Well, I'm just gonna have to start wailing on those guys on me. So,
all right, go ahead and give me an attack roll, please.
All right.
Ironically, that is a glancing blow.
Saving face.
Okay, so it'll be a full hit. Okay, for the first one.
All right, let me see what the damage is on that. Oh, I had advantage on that. Hold on. Can I roll again to see? Yeah, I had advantage on that.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me see what the other one roll would have been. All right, we'll stick with that first one. Okay,
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, an 11 is a glancing blow, but then you save face, so full hit. Go ahead and roll the second one.
Okay.
And then we'll do damage.
11.
Same thing. You have advantage still.
I've already rolled.
It's for your whole turn though.
Well, the first turn my action was to break free.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so I did that, and then the action surge, so I could attack.
Yep. So
now the first damage roll was a 5 and a 4, so it would have been 12.
12.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 12 damage to the first hobgoblin as you kind of break free, and then you draw your very long katana, just slice down and bites into him, and he kind of takes a couple steps back.
I just shouldering out.
This was supposed to be easy, and that is going to be that. Is there anything else you can do, Brevrak, or are you out?
No, that's it.
Okay, we are on turn 2. Excuse me, round 2. We push through all this. All right, that brings us to Sleck, whom does not like what's going on right now, and his other goblin friend is close. So let's see what he's going to do. All right. He is going to... First, he's going to make an attack towards Tuk Tuk. Before he does, he kind of looks at you in the eyes, Tuk Tuk. You little shit. Thought you could show me up. Thought you could take my place. Well, just so happens I got somebody that wants you fucking dead. And he's going to try to kill you now. And I'm pretty sure that's going to hit. So I think the taker is about to take a dirt nap, because that's going to be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I think you only have 1 hit point. So
I have 1 hit point.
So this is going to hurt. Let's see here. This is going to be. It's not a lot of damage. Well, it actually is a lot of damage. Let me roll it all.
I say, I don't care about your place, idiot. As he said to me.
Not as much. 11 points of slashing damage as he rips one of these kind of hooked daggers through your flesh, and you kind of fall down. You kind of skid a little bit. One of your little hands hanging off the side of the rooftop. He has another attack, and he's going to use it to attack Dayu. Does a 17 hit you, Dayu?
Yes.
All right. He's already used his bonus, so it's only going to be 4 points of slashing damage. However, Dayu, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. or strength. It doesn't matter. Whichever one's better for you.
X all the way. Natural 20.
Natural 20. You feel as he
You didn't give me that choice.
Well, you were down.
I'm kidding. It was behind me.
I will say, for thematic purposes, Dayu, you see that when he cuts into Tuk Tuk, the blade sticks. It digs into his flesh, and he kind of drops it, and it's just stuck in Tuk Tuk. And he tries to do something similar to you. He slashes into you, but you manage to pull away in time to where the barbs don't hook into you. You just take damage. And he kind of swings free. You got a fast one. That's fine. We'll carve your ass up. And that is the end of his turn. So that's going to bring us to the 3 downstairs. Let's see here. Brevarak is about to feel a volley of attacks here. From
getting me warmed up for the hurt, and I'm going to put on him.
My bugbear is 10 feet from you, but you notice as the 2 hobgoblins begin to kind of try to circle around, and you see him swing over the top of them, and he has a 10-foot reach. That's not going to hit, though. Does a 18 hit?
It does.
Does, okay. That is going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he swings once and then back swing, and he actually catches you a little bit on the side of the head. Do you wear a helmet, by the way? I never thought to ask. Do you wear a helm, Brevrak?
Negative.
Okay, all right. So he actually
Start
catches
looking for one after this. Yeah.
some meaty flesh, and you're which will
Not
bring
the face.
us to the
A
hobgoblins.
handsome hobgoblin.
16 doesn't hit.
Glancing
Blow. Okay. And then a natural 20 will hit. This is getting bad.
It's going to be like that last battle where I have
this is
3
gonna be
hit points at the end, and
Yep.
if
So
I make it,
you're going to take 7 points of slashing damage from the first hit. And the second one...
that's halved?
No.
The glancing blow?
The first one was a glancing blow.
Yeah.
You're right. So that's
3,
only...
right?
It's going to be 3 points.
Okay.
And then I rolled the lowest damage I could for the natural 20. So you're only going to take 6 points of slashing damage from the natural 20, which is bullshit. It's fine.
I'm just so if you want to know what I look like, I'm
Yes.
bleeding a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Cheeks
Hey.
and tatters. I look bad.
12 isn't going to hit. They each get 2 attacks if you haven't realized this. 16 doesn't hit you, though.
Glancing blow.
Oh, that's right. Glancing
Yeah.
blow. Damn. 6 points, so reduced to 3. Reduced to 3 points. Slashing damage. As you're just away, you have 3 people on you, and you're just trying to fend them off as best you can.
I cough up a gout of blood and spit in his face.
Exactly. Blood spatters across the last guy's face, and he kind of... I think we got a bleeder. Then the goblins above, the one closest to Dayu is going to draw a short bow and is going to try to shoot him in the back.
Yes.
However, I'm sure 15 does not hit you.
It is a glancing blow, but
You can...
I'll probably
snare.
deflect it.
Go ahead and roll. Roll damage.
It will take my reaction, so
Mm-hmm.
D10 plus 6. So I reduced it by 11 damage.
That is more than enough. Yeah, it was only going to do 7. So you kind of almost nimbly in the back. It's almost like you hear the arrow, you hear the bow grow taut, and you snatch it.
Fortunately, I will not spend a key point to throw it back. at him.
Okay,
I'll just
so you just kind of
snap
snatch it and then kind of, or you could cut it if you're not going to spend the key. However, the second goblin, now seeing that, is like, and he's also going to take a shot at you. 15?
Same thing. Glancing blow.
Glancing blow. Damn, dude.
Can't catch this one.
4 points of piercing damage. Not a lot. As he, and you actually catch an arrow. It probably doesn't stick in you. Just kind of tears through some of the skin. And that is the end of their turn, which is going to bring us now finally to Dayu. It is your turn.
I think I'm still engaged with Sleck.
You are engaged with Sleck still, and he's kind of.
Oh. Who the hell are you? As I go in for an attack.
Okay.
With
He's
an
like,
18.
Oh, that hits. That definitely hits.
And 11 damage.
11 points of damage. That Sleck doesn't look good. As you. He's
And
like,
bonus action, defensive stance.
Okay.
Patient defense.
Okay. Sleck looks fucked up, by the way. He looks bad. Is he,
Well, at least I got what I came for. Hurry up, boys. We're getting out of here.
That's going to bring us to Tuk Tuk. I need you to roll me a death save.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how exactly to do this.
Just roll a d20.
Okay. I didn't know if you clicked on the death save thing and did it.
I don't know if it'll do that or not. I think you just roll a d20.
Come on, baby. Yeah! I got an 11.
All right, that's a pass, barely, but it's a pass.
Right.
So
Just barely.
one
I
pass.
love Tuk Tuk's enthusiasm.
Yeah. Which brings us finally to Brevrak.
All right. Well, I definitely don't want to have any of my bonus abilities unused if I die. So we're gonna drop another fighting spirit here.
Okay, you gotta call forth again. Go ahead and give me your attack. I'm assuming you want to attack the wounded one.
Oh yeah, he's I want to take his head off. Okay,
He's
so
knocking on heaven's door.
he's about to. So secondary click is how I can do advantage. Yeah.
Yes.
There we go. 15.
That hits. Go
All
ahead
right.
and roll damage for me.
8.
8 points of damage as you whip your sword through him. Ooh, I think I healed him by accident. Hold on.
No.
Yeah, no, hold on. I'm going to take it away. There you
That's
go.
crazy.
He
I
looks
hope I
hurt.
lopped his arm off.
He looks hurt. He's not down. He looks hurt, though, as you kind of you draw the blade through him. And you could tell, Brevrak, you've fought people before. These individuals look like they're used to fighting. These aren't your common thugs. These aren't your street level guys. These are more hardened individuals. Yeah, I'll put it like that. That's the best I can do as you cut into him. And he's still standing. And he's like, takes another blow. Would you like to do anything else?
That's it.
That's it. Let me push on to the end of the round. Round 3. Slack is going to look down at Tuk Tuk. Let's see what he can do. Okay, he's going to, as a bonus action, he's going to disengage from Dayu. He is going to, what would he do in this situation? I know what he'd do. He's going
I got a backup character. It's all right.
He's going to
do what he's going to do.
He's going to run across the roof. And you're on top of someone's house, basically. Now, these houses aren't gigantic, but he's going to run across the roof. And you watch as he's running. You see that the rope that he stabbed into Tuk Tuk earlier is still attached to his person. As he runs, and then he leaps off the side of the building. And as he does, you see it grow taut, and you see him disappear on the other side of the building. And he's going to use his action with considerable strength for such a goblin to pull Tuk Tuk across. And I will say, Tuk Tuk, you get to the edge of this building. It's about 20 feet wide. See, pulls you, and you slid all the way to the edge. Don't take any damage yet, but he looks like he is attempting to take you with him for some reason. And that is going to be the end of his turn. However, it is now our thugs that are trying to kill Brevrak. Let's see how it goes. The bugbear with a 5 is going to miss. And a 11 is also going to miss as it swings, misses both times. You're dodging for your life here. The 2 hobgoblins, a 7 is going to miss. This is ridiculous. 15?
Nah.
Nope. Misses. All right.
I got to side with my sword.
One last hobgoblin of the bloody hooks. 13 misses. 16.
Come on, man.
Glancing blow.
16. Finally. Jesus, man. 6 points of slashing damage reduced to 3. Out of all of that, a flurry of blows towards Brevrak. Able to, his armor saving him most of the time, blows glancing off of him, with one finding just a tad of purchase as it rips through him.
He's a quick one.
And that brings us to the remaining goblins that are both going to shoot Dayu. Let's see here. Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. The one closest to you, after seeing Sleck retreat, is going to he'll use it. He'll use it. He takes out it looks like a scroll, pulls it up, and he starts whispering from it. And I need Dayu to give me a dexterity saving throw. A 12. You missed it by 1, Dayu. As thorny vines begin to sprout from this roof and begin to circle around your feet, and you are restrained in place. As they kind of dig into your skin a little bit. And then you see him run and jump off the side of the roof. Closer to where Sleck has retreated thus far. The second goblin, seeing you not moving now, is going to now shoot you with an arrow. But a 12 does not hit you, so it just goes wide. He kind of looks around to see if anyone saws. And he goes off the other side of the building, drops out of sight. That is now going to bring us to Dayu. It is your turn. You are held in place with thorny vines.
Break free.
Yes, if you would like to attempt to.
What check is that?
It's going to be a strength check.
Strength check. For a 4.
That is a fail. Dayu, you go to and you're held in place. You're held firm.
These guys are fucking us up tonight. I'm just gonna say
They are. I'm sorry. Tuk, I need you to give me another death saving throw.
That's another success.
All right. Success. Tuk still on the fringe of life somehow. And that will bring us to Brevrak. It is your turn. As you are bloodied and bruised and beaten, taking on 3 men in an alley.
All right, so we're going to do Fighting Spirit again.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
I'm going to go after the one
that's still wounded.
Yeah.
I really want you to get a natural 20 here.
I want one too.
Damn it.
It's going to hit.
It's going to hit.
A 21 has to hit, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
It's 9.
9 points. Brevrak, you have been hitting this guy. You've slashed at this same guy multiple times. And you watch as you hit him the final time. And he kind of... You open up his kimono and you see that there are sprawling tattoos across his chest, similar to those of the Mar. And you know that this is definitely a gang member. One of some repute to have tattoos. as he kind of shuffles back. He looks hurt, but he is still standing, barely.
Can you see what the tattoos are?
You would see a. Let me see here. Let me pull it up.
How covered is he? Like his entire torso?
No.
Okay.
This is it'd just be kind of his upper kind of pecs and shoulders on each side.
All right.
Nothing crazy. He's still a low level thug, but he's a step above just the riffraff and the that you would see in the street. This would be, where are my? There they are. Okay. He currently has what looks like a spider tattoos. They look like spiders on his shoulders. You're not sure if the rest of them have something similar, but that's what he's got. So that is going to bring us now to the top of the round.
6 more rounds, bros. 6 more rounds.
Yes. However, I am going to.
Got this.
I'm going to do something here. It's more fitting for Dayu. So odds or evens, Dayu?
Evens.
Evens. You know, let's have Tuk roll me a d20 and let's see what comes up. Let's see what fate decides. A 3. So
Oh, no.
Fate is not in your favor this round.
Yeah,
We'll see how this goes. We will definitely see how this goes. Just get something ready. Boom. Got it. Okay. So, with that, at the top of the round, it is, in fact, if my... Come on now. My damn internet just froze up. You gotta be kidding me.
Not too bad because we can hear you. Okay.
This is bullshit. What is happening?
Tell your wife to turn off her Wi-Fi. Or whoever's in the house.
It completely crashed. The damn my D&D Beyond page crashed.
We can still hear you just fine.
I can look by the dice rolls that Tuk just failed his roll.
Yeah,
You're about to
just-
murder me, I think.
That's what it
Yeah.
was. That's what it was. We were at the top of the
rolled
round.
an odd for
You were like, hey, roll a d20,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
rolled a fucking 3.
Okay.
And so you're about to tell me some bad news.
Yeah, Schleck's about to do something. I guess.
Sleck is he's going
About
to
the coup de grace me or something.
He's going to, with a natural 20, Sleck is going
Oh,
to
shit.
pull the hook, and as he does, it rips into your flesh. You're going to lose 2 death saving throws.
And all your intestines.
As it moves closer, it moves up. It kind of begins cutting you open. Your blood is spilling, and you're stuck against the edge of this roof. It is kind of like a slanted roof, but there's a bit of a hook towards the top, and you're just kind of jammed up against it. And he's down there. You hear him cackling from below. He gets one more a pull. How the fuck would I do this with you being unconscious?
Dead.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna roll
Character number 2, baby.
I'll roll strength. Again.
Would you like me to roll a d20?
No. Only rolled a 6. I'll say
rolled
that.
a-
I'll say that he gets
2.
No, I'll say that he gets the first one obviously digs in deep, and the second one he kind of and he's having trouble pulling. He is trying to kill you actively.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working on my second character right now too, Tuk.
So,
Your character's
right now.
fine. You're
No,
not
he's
gonna
not.
die,
No, he's not fine.
So I
You're
will
not
say,
gonna die.
at this point in time, the bugbear is going to
Run
reach
in
out.
fear from me.
No, definitely not. He's going to reach out with his long ass reach, and he's going to try to pummel Brevrak into the ground. A 6 isn't going to do it. A 7 is not going to do it either. As he kind of swings, and I say he's kind of hitting the walls next to you. There's big craters wherever his mace is just smacking into the wall next to you, crumbling some of the masonry. The next bloody hook does a 21 hit. 21 hits.
No, that misses.
21 hits.
Yeah,
It's going to be 6 points of slashing damage.
not a problem.
Okay. And a natural 20 is definitely going to hit. It's bound to happen. I'm rolling so much over here.
It's your second natural 20 on me. Yeah.
It is. Well, I am taking 6 attacks against you each round, so.
No, the odds, I understand.
Yeah,
the odds are good.
Yeah.
Well, it makes up for like the 8
true.
you took that didn't hit.
5.
So.
It's going to be 14 points of slashing damage, Brevrak.
All right, well, I'm down.
Brevrak, so the hobgoblin slashes. First one. The second one. Slices right across the chest, digs in through the armor. So he pierces into it, and you slowly go down to a knee. And then you fall down, limp, into the mud. There still is a thug left, the one that you've been hurting this whole time.
Take a shot.
And he's severely wounded. Boss said we gotta go. This one fucked me up. Boss said we gotta go. And he's gonna turn around. He's gonna kick you in the face first, and you're gonna lose two death saving throws, and then he's gonna walk off.
Asshole.
And that's the end of his turn. However, Tuk, let's see if there's one last goblin over here that's going to run over and help Sleck pull on this rope attached to you. And Dai, you're watching as this hook is carving, is just ripping through Tuk up his back and just tearing away flesh and armor. I'm going to say an 8 is not enough, though, even at advantage. God bless these goblin bastards and their low strength. So unfortunately, they're both kind of pulling on the damn rope, but nothing's happening. Slack at this point is just kind of fucking leave him. He's dead anyway. And he's going to do something. We'll see what happens down there. However, before that happens, it is now Dayu. It is your turn.
Ooh-wee, let's break free from these vines.
Give me a strength check.
Ooh, it's a 6.
That's a fail.
Probably
Dayu is
not
still
enough.
Stuck. He's watching as your friends are being ripped to pieces around you.
Friend.
Singular. Your friend is literally being ripped to pieces in front of you.
What am I?
I don't know yet. Let's find out.
I don't know you.
Tuk, I need you to give me a death saving throw. And this one's for all the marbles.
Yeah, I failed.
Let me see.
I rolled a 6.
No.
Tuk breathes his last. And it just goes black. And we'll pick up with Tuk later. However, Brevrak, I need you to give me a death saving throw, and this might be Brevrak's last as well.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
right.
baby.
Brevrak, that's 1 success, 2 failures.
Mm-hmm.
Save them.
At this
No
point is the next round. Still 5 more rounds before Zolkar and Rogar will be making their appearance.
GM, I'm listening, but I'm going to run to the restroom. But I'm
That's
still
fine.
listening.
That's
I
fine.
can hear everything.
So Sleck.
You better mute that, Jeff. I've just never experienced. Just mute that.
Please do. Sleck is going to he's gonna here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna say, oh shit, we were supposed to grab that. You get up there and get it. And Dayu, you would witness as one of the goblins, one of the archers, the Bloody Hook archers, kind of scrambles up next to Tuk and begins pulling into his kind of like a sack that he keeps on him that has all his belongings. And he's like, I don't see any. Give me the whole fucking thing. And you see him rip his kind of like satchel away from him and throw it down. And then he looks back at you and then jumps down as well. And Dayu, I will say that all these people are moving away now. They are retreating. It is your turn.
Are these vines going to break because the person's gone?
They last for 1 minute, and it has been like 18 seconds. So you still have time.
There's a 10.
A 10 is not enough. You still...
All right.
Damn it! Just enfeebled right now. Tuk-Tuk's already dead. So, Brevrak, I need you to make me another death saving throw. That's a pass.
Yeah,
it's a 10 and up.
Pass. Yeah,
that's barely. You have 2 failures, 2 successes. Okay.
Oh man, I can't wait for the next one.
2 failures, 2 successes. All right, so that is done. You would hear Dayu often because you have heightened sense of hearing. You would hear off in the distance. Yes, that fucking felt good. We're gonna get paid well for this one, boys. Sleck's moving up. And you hear the patter of feet moving quickly away in the direction of the docks. Dayu, go ahead and give me one more strength check. Dayu, finally, you rip free of the vines that had sprouted from nowhere, magical, that had wrapped around and found purchase into your person. You break free of them, and they once you break free, they're still physically there, but you can tell that these are obviously not natural; they're magical in nature. But you still have your bonus action and your movement, whatever you'd like to do. You see, Brevrak is not looking good. He's laying down there in the mud, beaten, bloodied.
That stranger samurai.
The strange samurai. Tuk-Tuk is definitely dead. Your perception is good enough to tell that. You're passive. So what would you like to do? I can't hear you for some reason.
The only bonus action I can do is punch and dodge. So
I see. Well, in that case, Dayu, are you moving anywhere? Are you just kind of looking befuddled on top of the roof here?
I mean, I'll move to Tuk-Tuk and then I guess survey the rest of the scene, see someone on the ground,
move over
to find
to Tuk-Tuk. Go
others
and give me a perception test. If you want to use your hearing, you can make a straight roll.
Yeah, 19.
Okay. Dayu, the last you heard was the chuckle of Sleck. And you don't hear anything else. You get the idea that these are some stealthy motherfuckers. And they are gone. However, that leaves us with one final roll for Brevrak.
All right. Big money, no whammies. Oh!
Natural 20. Brevrak, not only does he pass, but Brevrak at the last second in the mud takes a big inhale, some of the sloth kind of getting into his mouth. And you have 1 hit point. And you have a point of exhaustion. But you are still alive. As that happens, Dayu, I'll say this. you would see a shape dart across several of the rooftops very quickly. Not going in your direction. Looks like they're going towards the docks. It is humanoid in nature with your passive perception. It's dark, though. It's hard to tell. And I'll say at this point that Rogar and Zaltkar, you would... Well, actually, you know what? How about both of you give me perception tests?
Perception. Okay. Nice. 19.
Okay. 21 for Rogar. What did you get, Zaltkar? I didn't see it.
19.
19. Okay. So, both of you, let me roll just to make sure. Okay. I'll say this, Rogar and Zaltkar, as you're moving away, as you're moving back to meet your companions, you would see a series of Mar members kind of pass by you, moving towards the docks. There are what looks to be 6 of them. 2 of them look heavily injured. One of them being the small goblin Sleck that you all have met before. The kind of bloody hook tattoos on his face. They're all kind of looking at each other. Fucking finally. Oh, this is going to be great. Vern's going to love this shit. As he has like a bundle in his hand. And they move past all of you. Rogar, you stop for a moment and you kind of look. The bundle looks familiar. Something about it looks familiar. And they're going to keep walking.
Does it look like Tuk-Tuk's book or bag? I don't know if it's distinctive.
I will say it's probably not that distinctive, but go ahead and... I mean, Rogar's not very intelligent. He would notice something like that, though. I'll say that, yes, you would recognize it as the taker's bag.
Are they covered in blood?
It is covered. I will say the bag specifically is covered in blood. One of the hobgoblins is heavily wounded. It looks like there's been a feeble attempt to kind of wrap some bandages around his chest, kind of close him up. And
did they notice us?
Sleck.
Slack is injured too. I dealt 19 to that bastard.
Yes, you did. Sleck looks very hurt as well. They do, in fact, I'll say as they pass you, they do, in fact, notice you. Sleck does specifically, and he kind of looks back at you. And there's a brief moment.
I look at the bag, look at him. I want to see, can I?
You give me an intuition roll.
Insight?
Yeah, insight.
Here we go. 9.
Let's roll deception for Slack. Yeah, no, that's definitely not going to cut it. So you kind of, just a job, white one. Go about your business.
Your name is, sorry, got a little British there.
Oh.
You are Slack, are you not?
Don't you forget it.
I did not forget it. Are you injured? You seem wounded.
We're fine. We're moving.
They are slowly backing away from you during this conversation, and they're moving further away as best they can.
Mm-hmm. I'm with Rogar now, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
I'm assuming
you two are together.
Your camouflage as a merchant or something, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they don't recognize Zaltkar. They do recognize Rogar, though.
And so what I would like to do, how far away from us are they right now?
I'm going to say they're probably a good, but we'll probably give them 25 feet at this point.
25 feet. And, I don't know. Let's see. And I would recognize this bag as our friend Tuk-Tuk's as well, perhaps?
With a 19, yeah, you would. Yeah. You'd recognize it as well. You got a little bit more street smarts about
Tuk-Tuk, he wouldn't
Zaltkar.
He wouldn't want to give up his bag normally.
Normally he wouldn't, but
No.
he does do strange things. He came back without his weapons a couple times. I mean,
but these guys look pretty roughed up too, don't they?
They do. They do look. Two of them specifically look bad. The other three or the other four look okay.
I think we should really intimidate these guys. So, what I want to do is slip behind Rogar, and then step from around him and look like him, as I can increase my size up to a foot.
You're gonna look like Rogar?
Yeah.
It's 2 Rogars now.
2 Rogars now.
Okay. You step behind and you step to the side and they're like, huh? The fuck?
The bag. You said I noticed the bag though, like it's
yes.
I know it's Tuk Tuk's.
And it's dripping with blood.
Yeah.
That is Tuk Tuk the Takers.
Well, you better go find him.
And he's gonna bolt.
I have found you.
You're gonna have to chase his ass. And so
I'm gonna
and we do. We're off.
I'm gonna charge towards him.
Okay. We're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
We're
All right.
real quick.
Yeah, we are. Ooh. 11?
17.
17.
Yeah. That fits. That fits.
Unfortunately, Zlek and his crew rolled pretty high.
Damn.
And who has the bag?
Slek has the bag.
Slek has the bag.
There are 2 goblins, 3 hobgoblins, and a bugbear. Plus Slek.
Plus Slek.
And Slek immediately,
Fuck this. Let's just go.
and he's going to run, dash, and then dash again because he can do that. And he's he is gone. You see him he's booking it down that
How far
damn
away
street.
does that get him?
That gets him a total of, plus with the 25, that gives him a total of 105 feet away from you. The rest, the 2 goblins take off after him and they can keep up. However, the bugbear and the two warriors, the 2 hobgoblins, fuck. And they are going to turn on the 3 of you, and they are going to charge back. So let's see here. My bugbear is going to rush one of you. Let's see which one he's gonna. You both look the same.
Which Rogar?
Let's roll a d4 here. He's going to charge the Zaltkar Rogar,
Okay.
and he is going to try to tackle you to the ground.
Oh, good.
Does a 18 hit you?
An 18 does hit.
I will need you to make a strength check or strength saving throw. Excuse me.
Strength save. All right. Those don't go well for me. 12?
That is going to fail. I rolled really high on this as he tackles into you and
Son of a bitch.
passes through your illusion somewhat, and he and wraps up into you.
Yeah.
And you are both kind of prone, just rolling around in the street now.
Damn bastard.
The wounded one is going to circle around, getting away from the very healthy Rogar, and is going to stab Zaltkar now. He has advantage now since you are prone.
This bastard.
It's going to be a 20 to hit.
Let's say no, that doesn't hit.
That hits. It's going to be 8
Yeah, it
points
does,
of
it
slashing damage as he kind of, with his kind of curved scimitar-like blade, slashes into you. He gets a second attack. 15?
Does not hit.
Doesn't hit? Okay. That's the
Doesn't
second hit.
You ain't
fine.
sinking this battleship.
And then he slices away. The unwounded one is going to rush the actual Rogar. Fuck, he's big. And he is going to reach behind him, and he's going to get within 10 feet of Rogar. He's going to throw a barbed net at him. Does a 15 hit you, Rogar? It doesn't? Oh, shit. You kind of almost naturally dodge out of the way, and he's like, oh, shit. And that's all he can do. So it is now going to be... Oh, fuck. I think it's Rogar. Yeah, Rogar's first.
I'd like to rage.
Okay.
It's my bonus action.
Yes.
And I'm gonna recklessly and Great Weapon Master attack this guy in front of me. Does he have armor? Question.
No armor.
All right. Here was nothing. Fuck! I miss.
What is it?
Oh no. What
is
is it? No, 13.
18,
It would
13
be 13
hits.
because it's -5.
13 hits.
13 hits. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that will be 10 plus 10, so 20 damage.
20 points of damage as you slice into him, and he takes this massive bone sword cleaves into him, and he takes a few steps back.
Ooh, 22 damage. Sorry, forgot to add my
Still,
strength.
still. Then he looks pretty messed up, but he's still standing.
Okay.
Is that all you can do, Rogar?
Yeah.
Okay.
I shout out to Zalthkar. We only need one, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
All right.
That brings us to Zaltkar. It's
And
gonna
so-
be your turn.
Smeagol or whatever his ass, he took off with Tuk-Tuk's bag,
Yeah,
right?
he's gone. Him and the two other goblins
Yeah.
are far away.
But- Within 120 feet.
I will say this, Zaltkar. You are rolling around grappled on the ground.
Yeah, but I could take a disadvantage shot with my crossbow.
Well, you could do that. I will say I might. Well, yeah. If you want to try that, you can. Does the hand crossbow even have 100-foot range?
120 feet.
120 feet. Okay.
120 feet disadvantage.
Give me a shot then. And are you aiming for? You're aiming for Slack.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I wanna
Go ahead and
drop
give me a shot then. At disadvantage.
16.
16 is going to be a glancing blow.
Sweet. So he's going to take 4 points of damage.
Okay, I will say this, Zaltkar.
Yeah.
Slack has an extra ability that hasn't come up yet.
Okay.
As
Is it this? Because
no, what it is it's almost instinctual. He kind of tenses up. He looks back and he grabs one of his goblins and pulls him in the way, and he
son of a bitch.
and you kill one of his companions. Falls
Throw your
dead.
friend under the bus.
Takes an arrow to the throat, and the other one kind of, and you see him.
That son of a bitch, man.
Yes.
Well, all right. That was cool, though.
All right. It was good. You killed one. Then I will say at this point, Sleck and the other goblin, they
Yeah,
dart out
range.
of view, and they both take the hide action. We'll see if you guys find them eventually. Probably not. So that is going to bring us then to the three remaining. The bugbear now is going to, with one arm, pinning Zaltkar to the ground, is now going to bash his face in with his mace. He has advantage. That ain't going to hit. 6 isn't going to hit. However, a 23 will hit for 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's a lot.
Cracks down onto Zaltkar, kind of hits you across the chest. The hobgoblin next to him, and that's not going to hit. Nope. And does a 16 hit Zaltkar?
That's a glancing blow.
Okay.
That's good.
You're going to
That's
take
good.
7 points reduced to 3.
Okay.
3 points of slashing damage as the wounded hobgoblin kind of stabs down at you. Fuck. And
Zalkar's not doing well.
yeah, Zalkar's not doing well. The other goblin is going to try to rip into Rogar now.
Is it goblin?
Hobgoblin, excuse me.
It's a hobgoblin. Okay,
19, that hits.
that will hit.
Oh, they have advantage on this now because you were reckless.
They do.
Okay, yeah, that's not going to matter. They're both going to hit. No natural 20s, though.
All
So
right.
you're looking at a total of 14 points of slashing damage reduced to 7 because you're raging.
Okay.
He kind of rips into you with his kind of curved scimitar-like blade. And that's going to be the end of their turn, which brings us to Rogar, son of Amu.
How bloody does he look?
He looks fucked up. He doesn't look good.
Okay.
Now,
I am
I'll say he took a vicious blow, and it's not like his legs are quivering. He just doesn't look good.
He's doing like good. All right. Again, reckless.
Okay.
And I will Great Weapon Master one more time.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Ooh, 19.
That definitely hits.
All right. So that will be
Roll the damage. Oh, yeah.
23 points of damage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Rogar with a vicious blow, you kind of swing out and almost cleave this guy in half, and he just falls down at your feet dead.
I would like now to go over, run over with my bonus action.
Yes. I will say now the bugbear's grappling him on the ground.
Okay.
However, the hobgoblin is standing there. He looks beat to shit on death's door.
I'm going for him.
Okay, go and give me an attack roll.
And I'm just going to be doing a regular attack on him.
All right.
With advantage.
Yeah.
That will be a 17.
That definitely hits. And you do more than enough damage.
Okay.
You will kill him. So he has 3 hit points left after what Breverak did to him. So
after that, I am going to look at the one that is on top of Zaltkar, or Rogar, myself.
Yeah.
And
whatever. Weird. It's getting weird here.
Yes, it's getting weird. And I will say, you are lucky, furry one. And that's going to be it.
Okay. Zaltkar, it is your turn.
All right, so I should probably try and break free of this fool.
You are currently grappled. Yes.
Yeah. So give you a strength check.
If you'd like to, yeah. Now you can also slip out. You can do a dex, I think, if you want.
That's better. Yeah, that's better for me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna wiggle out.
Let's see here.
Yeah, 15.
This is opposed, unfortunately, and that's not enough because I
Oh,
rolled an 18.
Oh, yeah.
So you kind of struggle there. All right. Would you like to do anything else? Bonus action?
Yeah, bonus action, Shield of Faith.
Okay. Put your AC up by 2.
Yeah.
So you kind of holy symbol, and I will say it's probably like some chains kind of wrap around your chest.
Nice.
If anybody could see them. Rogar, you probably just see like a dull glow from underneath the illusion. And it is going to be the bugbear's turn, who is now going to stand up, holding Zaltkar, and he's going to throw him as hard as he can at Rogar.
Oh, damn.
In an attempt to knock Rogar over so he can flee. Post that here. So that's going to be 17 is going to hit Rogar.
Jesus.
For sure.
Can I get dex save?
Well, what you're going to do now, it's not going to do any damage really to you.
Okay.
You can give me a strength check opposed.
Opposed? Okay. Oh, I get advantage on that. But I
Yeah,
did
you
roll a
do.
natural 20, but
It's you stay standing as he kind of chucks Zaltkar into you, and you're only like 5 feet. He didn't like have a big swing here. He just kind of throws him into you. And he's gonna take his chances. He's gonna after he does that he's gonna start running down the street towards his companions. So you get a reaction if you'd like.
okay. I will. Did I get a roll with advantage?
I think we did last time. So yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Is he wearing armor?
No,
I'm gonna do the Great Weapon Master.
of course you are.
We'll see. 16.
That hits. That hits.
Then he'll take 22 points of damage.
Yeah, as you slice into him. Zaltkar will say you fall prone at Rogar's feet. The bugbear, you cleave into his back as he's fleeing. And he just keeps running as far as he can. He gets about 30 feet from you, and he looks like he is doing his best to get away. Which then brings us to Rogar. It is your turn.
I would like to move up 30 feet
Yep.
to him and recklessly attack.
Go ahead and give
I
me-
am aiming to maim,
Of course.
not to kill. I'll just put that out there.
All right.
If that succeeds or not, I don't know. But one last time, advantage, reckless attack.
All right.
Great Weapon Master. Did he take any damage earlier?
You just beat the shit out of him.
All right, yeah. All right, I'm rolling him. Oh, that's not gonna work. 8.
That is gonna miss.
Damn.
You swing down, and he looks panicked. He does. He looks very panicked at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's gonna bring us to Zaltkar. It's your turn.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm gonna try and wing him.
Okay. Are you going to stand up? I'm assuming.
Well, do I have? Is it a disadvantage shot if I shoot from prone?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use half my movement to stand up because that keeps him in range.
Are you trying to use your crossbow?
Yeah.
You got to reload it.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, I'm going to throw my dagger.
Okay.
How about that?
30 feet.
I will have to move the rest of my 15 feet.
You move up, and then you
put me
chuck a dagger toward him. Give me an attack roll.
I'm going to throw a fucking dagger at his face. It's not going to hit. A 9.
That's not going to miss.
Yeah,
And it kind of glances off his shoulder. It doesn't appear to find any purchase.
Bastards.
It is now going to be his turn. Yeah. And after seeing the son of Amu chase him down, he's going to... And you see... I'm going to roll for it. Yeah. You see a moment of recognition in his eyes. For the hooks. And he pulls out a scroll and detonates himself. And I need Rogar and Zaltkar to make a dexterity saving throw.
Damn, this bastard. What the hell, man?
I get advantage because I'm a barbarian.
You do.
I rolled a natural 20 for a 21.
Okay. How about Zaltkar?
14.
All right. 14. Zaltkar is enough to save.
Sweet.
You guys were going to take 24 points of fire damage. It is halved for both of you.
Well,
you
now
are
I'm
caught
dead.
in the explosion radius. Are you down?
Yeah.
12 points put you down?
Yeah, man. I only had 5 hit points left.
Yep. Okay. So you see him as he does. He pulls out a scroll and reads from it, and it begins to turn to ash in his hands, and then there's an eruption of flame on himself. Incinerates the body immediately. Rogar's next to it. Blah! It's almost like an explosion. There's just a shadow of Rogar as he kind of covers his face, and then in the background, Zaltkar it tries to jump out of the way, just not fast.
Fuck his extremist ass.
You fall to the ground, roll on the ground, smoldering. We're out of combat now. Slek has made his escape. Rogar is pretty badly wounded at this point. Well, he's okay. He's probably all right. But you look back, and the shaman, in all his glory, with no visual...
Yeah, I'm exposed, bros.
Yeah, he's completely exposed. His illusion is gone. You see the gray-skinned hobgoblin resting in the street behind you. The flickering, dancing fire that has caught some of the buildings, as well as even some of the street on fire, even in the snow. And you see him there, Rogar. What are you going to do?
I'm going to yell out, Shaman! And run over there. I don't have any potions. So
I have 3, so if you searched me,
do you
find them, yeah.
I will search and see if he has
While you're searching, why don't you give me a death save, Zaltkar?
Okay.
Bastard.
You might get a natural 1. You never know.
True fails. So.
You might blah blah blah.
Whoa.
Yeah, baby, what's up?
Jesus. Ironically,
once I get over there,
Rogar, you get over there and you're like, Shaman. You go to look, you're kind of looking over the person, and suddenly you see him. Once again, you've seen it once before. It's done it yet again.
The unkillable.
And
Rogar kind
Zalkar
of
sits up.
Rogar puts his sword behind his back, kind of lifts him up,
Mhm.
kind of gets him on his feet.
Yes.
Oh, you are a powerful shaman. You look like you, however. And
And you do have 1 point of exhaustion, Zalkar.
I do have 1 point of exhaustion. Okay, so first thing I would like to do is just give myself I want to look like an impoverished
That's fine.
peasant at
That's
this
fine.
point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
One hit
take
point, understandable.
gonna take my exhaustion. Come on, stupid thing. I want this scroll. There it goes. And I want to bonus or use one of my potions.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna pop a potion.
Go ahead.
How
That's
big?
2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm. The bugbear,
Oh, nice. So that's gonna
Is
be
gone.
7.
he's dead.
How big was the explosion? Like, is it like light up the night sky? You know, like
It's large. It
Okay.
has a, I believe it has
20
a six-
foot?
it
60
has
foot?
a 60-foot radius.
fuck. Yeah.
That's a
So
bunch.
that's a huge radius.
It is.
Um.
Okay.
It's massive. So
Okay.
several of the buildings are burning.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I will say it was a quick gout of flame. It wasn't like sustained, but it was
just a quick
impressive.
flash. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Rogar is going to take a swig from his gourd,
Okay.
the healing waters.
Yes, the healing
and,
waters.
We should backtrack where they came from. Perhaps our friends or a hunting party is that way.
A good idea, Rogar. As I stand up and
quick-
dust myself off, I pat down for another 2 points of lay on hands on myself.
All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
None of the other ones look alive.
Oh no. If they
Okay.
were, they were
They're
incinerated. now.
incinerated. Yeah, makes
They're all
sense.
gone. Everyone's dead at
Makes
this point.
sense.
There
The
might be
women,
some
the children.
passerbys that are also dead.
Yeah.
Somebody may have come looking out of their windows to see what's going on, and they are now charred corpses.
Okay.
It's not good. This is bad.
Yeah.
Now you don't hear people running to investigate because you're in the fishing
Fox.
district and
Yeah.
it's in the middle of the
Fishing
night.
district. Yeah.
There are no guards coming.
Yeah. Rogar is going to. How incinerated are these bodies?
Bad.
Just okay.
They're
Rogar
crispy.
is just going to run the opposite direction that Sleck and the other guys,
Okay.
where I think they were coming from.
You
perhaps.
look to Zalkar, and as you guys both move to backtrack, a figure
Mhm.
drops down before you in the street from above. Lands. There's an explosion of
Anime style.
it is anime style, of course. There's like some dust and
3
dirt kind
point
of
3
flies
point
up.
land. 3 point landing.
3 point landing, of course. There is it appears to be a hobgoblin, male. He is very pale. His eyes are blood red, the entire iris. He looks up at the two of you. Where'd they go? And you notice he is very pale. His kimono is a cut that you guys would recognize from the Fool's Gold, both of you having been there. And he has what looks like a black handprint tattoo on his forearm. He has a very elaborate looking hilt of a sword on his hip.
Is this something that Zalkar would be familiar with through would I know what the black hand means?
I will say Zalkar, I mean both of you in general, you would know that this is probably denotes him as a member of some kind of gang.
Got it. Okay. So he wants to know which way they went.
Yeah. Where'd they go?
I'll point in the direction that they went.
Good. And he'll start moving, and you notice he moves at preternatural speed. as he begins very quickly moving in that direction.
Rogar, have any experience with something like this?
Give me a history check.
All right. 14.
14. I'll say with a 14, you can tell he's moving faster than a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
Like quite a bit faster, unnaturally faster. Now,
Faster than Schleck.
Yes. Now, is it shaman magic? Who knows?
Okay. I don't know what. Yeah.
You're not exactly sure what, but you can tell that there's something unnatural about how quickly he's moving.
All right.
And it is kind of almost eerie that as he's moving away, it's almost like the shadows tend to cling to him as he gets further and further away, especially away from the light of the kind of flickering flames around you.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming you guys are moving back towards the resting place of one tuk-tuk.
Yeah. Rogar's, take a second to try to process and then, continue running.
Try to find our way back to the rest of our friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
See if we can find him. Yeah.
All right. As you guys head back, I will say that Dayu, Breverak, what are you guys doing while all of this took place?
I'm gonna pop a potion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easily done. You got 2d4 plus 2. Dayu, what would you like to do?
I'm going to take off my traveling cloak that I bought as a disguise and wrap tuk-tuk up in it.
Okay. You take his little small goblin form, almost like a little child.
Aw.
Wrap him up in it. I'm assuming you get down from the roof because his body was splayed open on the roof.
What did they do to the little one?
Yes. And then probably not knowing where else to go, going back to the, start walking back towards the bar, the tavern.
Mm-hmm. Are you going back to, are you going to go to the Fool's Gold or are you going back towards the Crooked Plank?
No.
Crooked Plank?
Crooked Plank.
Okay. You begin to slowly begin moving back towards the Crooked Plank.
I hold baby boy.
You're kind of holding him out before you. As you're moving,
I'm gonna limp behind him.
Yeah, I'm about to say Breverak's not doing well either. Moving. I will say that you do see Zaltkar and Rogar kind of running in your direction. You guys all spot each other at this point.
Rogar has soot on him,
Oh yes, Zaltkar
Looks pretty rough.
should look bad, but his illusion is covering up the damage.
Yeah. Rogar, once he sees Dayu, will shout out, Elder! How fare you?
Not good. As I continue walking towards Crooked Plank, still holding baby boy.
Catch it up. I guess at this point I see Breverak injured as well.
Oh yes, and Zaltkar is with you guys. You're all together now.
Where's the goblin?
My arm's dead. As I continue walking, I'll even walk past him.
Then it all kind of comes together to Zaltkar why those assholes were running away with Tuk-Tuk's bloody bag.
Mm-hmm.
We encountered the party probably that attacked you. We managed to kill 3. But
They murdered him, beast.
Oh, you should have seen it. His guts were strewn all over the street. It was horrible. They deserve to die. It is good you did this.
the small one, Schleck, got away.
But he was pursued by another. Very pale hobgoblin, very quick.
All the colors of the fool's gold. Red eyes like your Eldred, big chief. Looks at Breverak. Can you make it, Armored One?
I can make it, but I do need to rest when we get a chance.
We headed back to Din.
Yes.
Perhaps he will know. Shaman, can you resurrect the dead?
I don't have those magics.
Perhaps your shaman allies.
We will do our best to bring this one back.
Indeed, you will.
That is
Indeed,
good.
You will. You guys move back towards the crooked plank, seeing the exterior come into view. It is a full house tonight. It is the equivalent of a Friday. It is actually the second of, I said this is a Saturday. It is the second of Saturn, of Bolahay. So Saturn is Saturday, basically. Bolahay is the new month that you guys are in. There appears to be a ship that has come in, some kind of sailing vessel. There's a lot of ruffians kind of out and about. And there is somebody playing an instrument inside. Lots of carousing going on. Women dangling from the banisters. You walk up. Many people parting as soon as they see the bulk of Rogar. He is a fixture at the crooked plank. Many of them moving out of the way. As you make it into the bar, you see Din behind the counter working as best he can. A few of his very inadequate serving wenches out about the tavern proper, serving as best they can. As he looks up and sees Rogar, it takes a moment, and he's about to call out to you, and then he kind of looks stoic for a second. And then Dayu, Zaltkar, Brevrak, and the small shape of a bundled tuk-tuk come into view. And that's where we're going to take our first break.
Oh.